Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Hi, I'm HC, and watching this video until the end will help you understand yourself deeper than you understand it now. Stay tuned. We've all heard positions advising to deprogram our minds, but what does that really mean? Well, to be programmed refers to having information, whether true or false, installed into your mind and then conducting your life according to that information, without ever challenging or questioning why it is there in the first place. Therefore, deprogramming would mean to counter that information and to potentially completely remove it from your understanding of the world. The process of deprogramming is important because it means to change or to free yourself from a mental state that no longer serves who you are becoming. This process encourages a better understanding of who you are because it means to sift through and to delete information that is not truly you. Deprogramming will help you get a better understanding of the what is what and the who is who and why in your everyday life, thus encouraging a perpetual state of inner peace. This is why knowing how to deprogram is such an important factor on the journey of you becoming your best you. So, without further ado, here are the steps on how to deprogram. Step 1. Believe. Once you have made the choice to deprogram, your journey begins with the conviction that it is possible. In this context, your belief is the dim light at the end of the tunnel that can be seen as a guiding path towards your freedom from the constraints of the current reality. Think of your belief as exactly that, a light. Imagine yourself being in a cave, completely in the dark. That small ray of light, which is your belief, is an incentive to continue to advance. The more you follow the light, the more you have the potential to see more of it, and to ultimately free yourself from the constrictions of the cave, known in this context as the programming. Step 2. Accept the situation for what it is. To accept means to come to terms with the reality of the programming, no matter how bad or uncomfortable it makes you feel. This means that once you become aware that you have been following a certain program, accept your reality without judgment. The possibility to move on is only made available once your situation is acknowledged or accepted. It's like discovering that you are in the aforementioned cave. No matter how mad you are at yourself for being there for so long, no matter how much you are displeased or disappointed that you have fallen for a trap, the reality is that you are still in the cave. Trying to ignore or fight that reality will not change it. Accepting the situation levels the field because now that you know what is going on, you can proceed to growing from that situation. Accept and begin to move forward. Step 3. Create new alignments. This simply means to align with or to associate yourself with things that inspire new thoughts. Because new thoughts create new actions, which will create new results and thus a new way of being. Often, because we have been comfortable for so long, it is difficult to imagine that different is possible. Therefore, to help with emerging from that comfort zone, triggering difference through new alignments and associations may be necessary. When you do not know where to begin on your journey, always go towards something that inspires the change that you want to see, or the closest thing to that feeling of truth. Always remember, repeating the same formula will more than likely always bring forth the same results. Therefore, seek your truth by going towards what is the farthest from what was the programming and closer to what you feel is true to you. This means trusting yourself to explore the unknown. Which leads us to our next step. Step 4. Trust your gut. Always remember, not because a thought is accepted by everyone around you doesn't make it true. Sometimes your gut is subtly telling you things, and you are the one to become the light to everyone else's darkness. This can only happen by truly believing in and trusting yourself. To trust your gut is to know without needing the approval of or the validation of an external source. Trusting your gut is very important in the process of deprogramming because it is trusting a source that comes from inside rather than relying on the often confusing information from outside influences. Always trust your gut. Step 5. Ask questions. Question everything. Never assume that you know. It's okay to be wrong. When you are wrong, you can try again. However, if you never know or realize that you are wrong, you will continue to trod down the wrong path indefinitely. Questioning your reality is a key element to deprogramming because it is to develop your own personal understanding of what everyone else has already accepted as truth. Always remember, this life was tailor-made for you. But if you don't tell the tailor what you want, and don't check your measurements and confirm your fit, you will never truly experience that perfect fit. Asking questions is shaping your life towards that perfect fit. Questioning your reality is taking action against misinformation and disinformation, because when it is all said and done, this is your life, and living free can only be a choice made by you. Step 6. Spend time alone. Spending time alone helps you process the information that you have been bombarded with. Without us even realizing, we are often heavily influenced by outside elements. Elements such as media presence, societal structure, culture, and even our peers, our friends, and our family. This means to get to know yourself by facing the truths about what you believe in and why you believe in. Sometimes, we have been a part of a certain system or way of being for so long that it's hard to differentiate ourselves from the programming. Spending time alone strengthens the relationship with yourself because it means to consecrate time to truly understand the difference between you and the programming, and sparks questions that only you have the answer to, such as, why do you think the way you think? Who, if not what, is benefiting from the way that you think, and how? Do you really think the way you say that you think, or is it just an image to impress others? And if so, why do you think you need that image? Why does it need to be upheld? Do you like yourself? Do you love yourself? These questions can only appear to you if you decide to truly appear to yourself by spending time alone. Only you can deprogram your mind. As emphasized by the legendary reggae icon, Bob Marley, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Step 7. Don't act out of desperation. Be patient. Often, we act like hot-footed frogs, jumping for the next opportunity, thinking if we don't, we will miss out. Which is an attitude that encourages moving from being programmed from one entity to simply being programmed by another entity. But, as the Jamaican saying goes, don't make your belly run you, because it will fool you. This quote is alluding to the truth that when we are hungry or led by our stomach, by hunger basically, we tend to act out of desperation and do things just so we can get a quick meal, not even considering what we are sacrificing and without considering who we are actually taking that meal from. Think of information as food. Sometimes we want something to be true because it may be too much of a hassle to believe otherwise, or everyone else is consuming the food, so it must be good, right? When deprogramming, it is important to be patient with yourself in order to take the right steps, forward on your journey. Slow down and allow yourself feel through your life. Practice patience, but always move forward. So that's it, Howell family. Those are the 7 steps on how to deprogram and to start moving forward today. Thank you for watching this video until the end. You are appreciated. Post a comment below to let people know how deprogramming has helped you on your journey. Please like and share this video and consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you.